It's Leza Live on the radio, on the news, 103.5 FM, KYCA, on my absolute favorite day of the week. It is Friday, Maddie.
Family Friday.
Family Friday. Look at you with the alliteration. Absolutely.
You're welcome.
We have Ma Hinshaw in studio, all the way from Sierra Vista.
Hi.
Good morning, Marie.
Good morning.
She actually has a real name.
She does.
We just call her Ma on
Ma.
the radio show. And I think I gave her that name. I mean, it's just perfect. Ma Hinshaw rolls off the tongue. But
It does.
welcome to the studio. This is the first time you've been in studio with us.
Yes, this is great.
Yeah?
It's so fancy.
Very well. We are professionals here.
Yes.
Yes, we aim to please, definitely. And then it's just a coincidence. Marie Ma is visiting Matt, and my father, Bill LaChapelle, is visiting me. So he's in with us this morning as well. Good morning, Dad.
Good morning, Lise.
Thanks for coming in this morning.
Oh, you bet. You
Ye-
bet. Great fun.
Yes, we've done this before.
Yes.
I've had you on the radio
Yes.
several times before, but
Yeah.
not in this studio.
Well, you've made the whole family celebrities by being on
I
there.
have. You're right. You're right. You're welcome, everybody. But yeah, so this is a fun morning having you guys in studio. And I told my dad, I said, it's just a coincidence. It's not like family day at the radio station, but it's turned into that.
It's not Last Rites Day.
No, it's not Last Rites Day. Absolutely not. We have Drew in with us this morning. Drew, how are you?
Wunderbar.
Wunderbar.
I got my word back.
There you go. There you go. It just fits you. It fits you, Drew.
Thanks.
Fantastic. So you're all feeling that good Friday morning feeling, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
It started early.
Started early for you. Yeah, not so much for me. Bubba woke up at 4 this morning to go to the restroom, and I quickly, because Dad's staying, right? I didn't want him to wake up Dad, so I ran and got him, took him out. He took care of business, and then he crawled back into bed with me and slept until 6:15.
Wow.
I feel like a new woman.
Way to go, Bubba.
Yeah, way to go, Bubba. So
Way to
yeah,
go, Bubba.
and then Dad and I sat on the back porch or the back deck this morning with our coffee, and it was nice and cool.
Oh, boy.
Yeah,
Let me tell you.
Dad lives in Scottsdale, so he was checking the temperature, and what was the difference?
65 degrees
Yeah.
versus 85 at 6 a.m.
Yep, a big 20-degree difference. And
Big
our,
20 degrees.
I don't think our high is going to reach 85 degrees today, is it, Drew?
Actually 89.
89. Okay, a little bit
So
warmer.
little bit warmer, but
Then
not
they're
by
low.
much.
Yeah.
Much better than the valley, though.
Right.
Much better than the valley.
Anything else you want to share as far as the weather's concerned for
Well,
our
you know-
holiday weekend upon us?
We're going to have a good weekend upon us. Friday and Saturday will be pretty much the same. We'll have 89 today and 88 tomorrow.
Perfect.
And then Sunday, we have a good chance for some rain coming in the late part, and it's going to be closer to like 55-60%.
Oh, wow.
So we're going to get some rain towards the end of the weekend, and that Sunday could turn into Monday.
Okay,
But,
and that's okay.
and that's okay, and we just got a light wind, so should have a nice weekend all around.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. 3-day holiday weekend. You going to take Monday off, Matt? It's Labor Day. No laboring.
Labor Day means you work more, right?
Works more. No, not for this gal. Do you have the day off on Monday?
No,
Drew?
I'm here.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I'm doing the holiday show. It's good.
Okay, very
Yeah,
good,
but-
very good. And these two, of course, have the day off on Monday because they're both retired.
That's right.
Yeah, every day is
Every day's a
Every day's a
Saturday.
Monday.
every day's a Saturday, actually.
Every day's a Saturday.
That's awesome. Well, and my dad is in town because he's part of the Prescott High School football team that's being inducted into the Hall of Fame tonight.
Yep.
Lovely banquet at 4 o'clock, and then we're going to go to the football game. Prescott High is hosting La Jolla Community. Kickoff 7 o'clock. You guys can listen to the game right here on 103.5 FM. We are bringing you all the coverage. John Rust and his team will be broadcasting. I think we're also going to be live streaming it as well.
Correct.
Yeah, so you can watch it and you can listen to it on kyca.info and our Facebook page. So you guys, you may not be at the game, Matt and Ma, but you can listen and watch it.
I'm taking her somewhere special.
Oh, you're going out to dinner at Tourmay.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
All right, way to go.
Well, and before we change subjects, because that's a great segue,
Yeah.
this is not the first Hall of Fame that my dad is being inducted into. You are in your high school's Hall of Fame as well for football, right?
Right,
It's
right.
just for football or baseball as well?
Not just football.
Just football. So this is nothing new to you, the Hall of Fame.
Well, we do it every 50 years.
Yes.
Get a new one.
Right, right. Well, that's wonderful.
As long as I can coach, we can make things happen.
Yes. Well, and the story is really it's unique because I was living up here and my dad and my mom were down in the valley, and my dad had an opportunity to volunteer coach at Prescott High School. So he and my mom would come up, and I think just for the games to start. Was that it? Just the games?
Right,
or,
for her.
yeah,
For her.
for her.
It was quite a schedule. The two of us would go up and spend the weekend, and then I'd take her home, go to practice on Monday, and then stay home for Tuesday, and then come back for practice on Wednesday, Thursday, and then a game on Friday.
Right.
So it was hectic, and it wore out a very good car.
Yes, a very nice car. Yes, but it was worth it.
Oh, yeah.
And you did it for 10 years, didn't you? Volunteer at Prescott High
11
School.
years.
11 years.
Yeah.
And just a ton of fun for me and my family because my kids were, they were born while my parents were doing this, and did it till they were 10 years old, running down on the field to help Papa gather up the sideline
Yep, all the equipment.
markers and all the equipment. And so lots of great memories on the field at Prescott High
Wonderful
School.
time.
Yes.
Those girls still talk about it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's a
30
big
years
part.
later, yeah.
Big part of their growing up. And you being a coach was your thing. I mean, this isn't your first opportunity. That's why Prescott High was like, "Oh, we'll take him."
Well, and the other thing too is they're still working on I-17 from back then.
Yeah, they're still working on
Yeah,
I-17.
they were.
But you coached lots of different places after your football career.
Yeah.
You coached at St. Francis High School, where you
Right.
went to a high school and is in the Hall of Fame.
Yes.
And then you went and coached where from there?
Pinnacle High School from Prescott.
Well, no, from St. Francis.
Oh, from St. Francis.
Was it New Mexico?
Eventually wound up in New Mexico, started in Roswell. We won a state championship there, class single A.
And that's when I was born.
And that's where you were born.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that
And-
explains so much.
Yes, yes.
And from there back to California to Canyon High School in Castro Valley. And from there to a small college in the northeastern New Mexico Highlands as a defensive coordinator, and then eventually the head coach. And there's a saying about coaches: you're either going to you've either been fired or you're going to be fired. And I've been all of that. My kids, we can tell where our kids were born by where we were coaching.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But it was great fun, and I did it and fulfilled my goals. Or actually, I should say my family fulfilled their goals, and because they were all on board.
Yeah, we were. It was a lot. It was a fun life.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Being a little kid on the football field with all those football players just oohing and on over you is a ton of fun.
Yeah.
Ton of fun.
It was
So,
a lot of fun.
a lot of fun. And then then you coached here, and then you went on and coached at Pinnacle High School in the Valley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After 10, 11 years here at Prescott, the commuting got to me, so I latched on with Pinnacle High School. Was there for 5 or 6 years, and then finished off my career with a year at St. Mary's High School. After that, I retired from coaching.
Mm-hmm. But we still love football, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
49ers are playing Monday night.
I knew he was going to get that in. Shout out to Niners. Awesome. And Marie, you have been in Sierra Vista for how long?
40 years.
40
40
years.
years.
Were you born? You weren't born
No.
there. No, because you're
No.
42.
Yeah.
Where were you born?
I don't want to say.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I'm Roswell, New Mexico. Can't be worse than that.
You can.
California, Riverside.
Riverside, California.
Yes.
Okay, that makes a
now
lot
I'm
of
in
sense.
trouble. Everything's been outed.
Well, and you've been reviewing movies with Matt on my radio show for how many years now?
3, Matt?
Is it
I'm
Oh,
not
it's-
sure.
It's more than that.
Well, it's
it was
been
before
almost-
More than
it
that?
was before COVID, so it's
Yeah.
like 4 or 5. I think.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Gee.
And how did we get Moss on? How did we start
You
her?
just-
Because you were doing movies with me forever, and then you said your mom saw the movie, and I said, well, let's call her.
Yeah, and that's how it started.
That's how it started. I
Yeah.
said,
That's how it started.
let's call your mom and see what she thinks about the movie, and that's how Marie became a star here on Leza Live. Yes, so we have a lot of fun. Every Friday, she calls in from Sierra Vista and chimes in. And, after the show, my dad's going to say, well, why don't I get to call in every Friday?
It's on now. He's gonna have to go see movies then.
Yeah, well, do you like movies, right,
Yes.
Pop?
Oh, you bet.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
bet.
yeah. Do you think you'll see the movie Reagan?
I probably will. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. It'll be interesting to see what their review is.
Yeah.
Barry Barb is going to join us in a little bit, and he and I listen to their reviews, and then we decide if we're going to waste our time or not. So we'll see after looking at the Rotten Tomatoes review. I mean, the critics said boo, but the audience said yes. So I'll be anxious to hear your thoughts.
Well, I feel the audience probably a lot of it is possibly bots because there's a lot of that going on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
A lot, especially when it comes to Marvel
Okay.
and Disney.
Well, this
Specifically.
isn't Marvel and Disney.
No, but this is political.
Okay.
Even though it's not political,
Right.
so a lot of people are like,
Right.
oh,
It's just
well,
his story, right? It's just
yeah.
his bio.
It's his
It
life.
is.
Well, it's history.
Yeah, yeah, and I love those kind of movies. I love watching a movie where I learn something factual.
And it is, and it's almost like a documentary
Great.
more than a
A movie.
movie.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay, well, we'll get to the movie coming up. I'm looking forward to that. I want you guys to know we can all appreciate that. Look, Drew is already eating.
Of course he is.
He can't wait just 3 minutes.
Well, he has to. It
I
keeps
mean,
him quiet though.
it does,
Did you notice?
and it keeps his mic off.
Yep.
Good point, Matt Hinshaw. Yeah, he's in there smiling and nodding his head. Well, today is National Beach Day. Anybody going to the beach today?
Ma?
No,
Not today. We just
No,
got
it's
back.
sink in the sand.
Yeah, my dad just got back from the beach
Yeah.
in La Jolla. It was lovely, you said.
Oh.
Yeah, it was wonderful with my oldest son and his family. We were there for a week.
Yes.
La Jolla. It's wonderful. Perfect weather every day.
Isn't that great?
I should have just gone right from there and come right to Prescott.
Yeah, you should have.
But I spent a week at home and got burned.
Got burned. Yeah, yeah. It takes a lot out of you. And then you're heading to the beach, aren't you,
I'm
Marie?
heading to San Clemente on
Oh, boy.
Sunday. Yes,
Okay.
and we will probably end up at La Jolla a couple of days.
Sure.
My
going for a week?
daughter's, yes, Anyway, her father-in-law has a condominium in La Jolla, so she might run over there and visit her father-in-law and stuff. It's
Perfect.
beautiful in La Jolla too.
Yes.
Oh my
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Love it. Just love it.
Mm-hmm.
It's also National Slinky Day. You guys remember the Slinky, right? It's Slinky. It's Slinky. It's
Slinky?
Oh, you don't remember? You don't remember the? That's before your time.
No,
Matt.
we had Slinkies. They
You had
just weren't made out of metal. They were plastic
Yeah,
by the
they-
time I came around.
We had the metal ones. You remember the metal ones, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
And once they were tangled, you had to throw them away because
Ruined.
there's no untangling them. I think that's why they changed it to be plastic because you could untangle the plastic ones. Because once you dented a Slinky, it's garbage.
There was no way.
It didn't slink.
Nope.
No.
Slinkless Slinky. Yeah, it's also National Toasted Marshmallow Day. Okay, national. So sometimes Barry will take the daily designation and create food from it. So we might possibly have something with toasted marshmallow in it
Oh.
today. Toasted marshmallow.
Oh,
okay,
I
but
love
it is
that.
also Mai Tai Day. Oh. I could take a Mai Tai today. Maybe not this early, but a little later on. A Mai Tai pop for
Well,
dinner.
We'll see about
We'll
that.
see about that. We're having dinner in the cafeteria at Prescott High School, so I highly doubt we will partake.
I got my money on more prime rib ice cream.
Oh, I hope not. I hope not. Let's see. Yeah, do you like the Mai Tai?
Of course.
Yeah, it's something when
Has
you're on the
booze.
beach. That's
Yeah.
probably why it's Mai Tai Day because it's also beach day.
Hmm.
But orange, lime, 2 types of rum, and a splash of almond liqueur with a beach towel on the side. Sounds refreshing and delicious, right?
Yes.
Gotta have an umbrella in there someplace.
You gotta have an umbrella and maybe a coconut inside a
There you
coconut.
go. Oh, all right.
I mean, let's just go crazy. All right, so let's get moving on because Barry's in the lobby with his deliciousness. I'm sure he brought us something yummy this morning.
He's anxious to
yeah.
talk.
Should we take bets on whether it's savory or sweet?
Oh, no need. I know it's probably sweet, and I'm gonna win. So
Okay, all right. We're looking forward to that. That's coming up next here on Leza Live. Stay with us. Right now, it's happening today, right after this show. We are all going to scamper down to the Artful Eye Jewelers, middle of Whiskey Row, downtown Prescott, because they are having a 60% off for 60-minute sale. Are you in, Marie?
I would love to be. We'll see.
60% off. Matt, buy your mother something nice for Christmas.
I'm not famous like
You're not. Your
Oh,
mic's-
I'm not. My mic's not on. Yeah, I turned it down. No, I'm not famous like you. I can't.
Well,
I can't go to that
I'll
stuff.
buy her something then.
They got layaway.
For 60 minutes only, 60% off hundreds of pieces of jewelry so you can get a jump start on your holiday shopping. I know a lot of people that are going. I'm going to go. Dad's going. He didn't know, but he can pick out something special as well.
Yeah, that's exciting. 60%.
I know, right? That's a good
Goodness.
deal.
Wonderful.
Also, if you haven't signed up for the $2,000 jewelry makeover, do it today because today's the last day to get your entry in. They are going to draw the big winner coming up tomorrow. I'll announce who it is on Tuesday. Super easy to do. Just go to artfuleyejewelers.com. Tell them what you have. Tell them what you'd like. And hopefully you're the big winner. Again, that's artfuleyejewelers.com, and we'll be right back. Welcome back. We're so happy that you are spending time with us on a Friday morning. It's Leza Live on the News, 103.5 FM, KYCA. Barry Barb has joined this big celebration this
Happy Family
morning.
Friday.
I know, right?
Free food for us, Family Friday.
I'm
Look
down
at
for it.
that.
I am down for it.
I got one. Anyways,
What's
How are you?
that?
Nothing. I was trying to think of the F that went in the.
Oh, let's not
But I'm
go
like,
there.
we're not gonna
You
go
might
there.
get us in trouble.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. So tell us about this beautiful bouquet that
Okay.
you brought into the studio this morning.
So here's the deal. So I literally slept in today.
Yeah.
I had nothing going on this morning.
Good
Like,
for
oh.
you.
So last
this
night
is
I'm
the
going.
hardest
Good,
working
finally.
man.
So
Hardest
last night I'm
working
going.
man.
Okay, I don't have to get up early. I'll just sleep in.
Yeah.
So of course I get up, at 6 o'clock. I'm going what? So I'm getting ready for my day. Blah blah blah. And I'm driving around doing stuff. Oh my gosh, it's 7:30, right? Ma Henshaw's on the show today. I forgot all about the show. So what
I'm
did,
offended.
I was like, I couldn't believe I forgot. Well, Ma is the one that, thankfully for you, I remembered it. So I had to run in my backyard real quick.
Yeah.
I cut some flowers
You
from the
did
garden.
not, you liar.
And then I was like, oh my gosh. I'm like, but Ma's the cookie lady, right? So I went back in the kitchen and made a bunch of cookies for us.
Lies.
Cookies we got.
Oh my gosh. You went to
So I made
Grandma's.
cookies.
You went to Grandma's Bakery
Yeah, I went
and
to
you went to
Grandma's.
Allen's Flowers.
I
You
went to Allen's-
cannot pass one over
I
me.
went to Allen's Flowers and I went to Grandma's Bakery, and so some of Maria's cookies and some of Grandma's there. But Jessica was great. So last night, I don't know what time it was. I texted her, can you really late? I said,
Yeah.
I need flowers for
I need a
Ma.
humongous
Can I get like the
bouquet.
biggest
Well.
over the top bunch of flowers for Ma Henshaw? And then I texted Jessica. I said, okay, I need to come in early. Can I get some cookies from you?
Right. Well, you did it.
So there you go.
Awesome.
So they were gracious enough to open early for me, so
How
we could.
fun. Let's
do this.
lower this and look at these beautiful cookies from Grandma's Bakery, downtown
It's
Prescott. Oh, and these are some of yours, I think.
Those are Maria's
Pecan sandies.
apple almond sandies and some biscotti.
Oh.
And there's some lemon cookies in there from Mama from Grandma's.
Did you
There's
bring
some
napkins,
snickerdoodles.
Mary?
I didn't bring
Oh,
napkins.
good Lord. Okay, well, we'll get some
and
paper
then there's
towels.
some oatmeal, I think, and then there's some chocolate chip. Yeah.
My goodness.
So,
Smile, everybody.
and I already scarfed
we're
down
gonna
a blueberry cream
Scone?
cheese thing that was delicious.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, well, what flavor would you like, Dad?
I want those lemon cookies.
You
would
want
be
that
good.
lemon cookie. That had my name
Oh,
on
is
it,
that
but
your
that's
cookie?
okay.
Oh, I'll trade you.
Oh, I don't. You had what?
Well, and I want to tell you, we had little turtles on this. We had little turtles on this table yesterday. So
That'd be fine.
Oh,
yeah,
There you go.
thank you. We had little turtles on this table when we had our show yesterday. So cookies, turtles. It's been a fun week.
Yes.
Oh,
Very
they
fun.
were
Oh, thank you,
so
Drew. Drew
precious.
brought in napkins.
Oh,
at that.
thank you.
Fabulous.
And then Ma and Matt are going to join us for dinner tonight.
I know it,
Oh, I'm so
Torme.
You guys evidently have something else that's more important going on.
We're having dinner.
Congratulations. That's awesome.
Thank you.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
very-
Yeah, we're having
very
dinner
honored.
at the cafeteria at Prescott High School.
That's exciting.
Torme, Prescott High School
Hey.
cafeteria. I mean, come on, it's a party.
It's a party. I like it. Matt,
Well,
cookie?
Yeah,
Super fun.
are you going to join us, Barry, for dinner this evening? Or are you
Yes, I
gonna be
will.
cooking?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So it
How
is. We are
wonderful.
heading into Labor Day, you guys, and you might want to consider having some hot dogs because we are way low on our quota intake.
Really?
Yes, yes. They say we have 212 million hot dogs to eat by Tuesday. I know Scott Dandos will be in for that.
How does that work?
Yeah, well, I guess what it says is, according to the latest Labor Day statistics, 818 hot dogs are eaten every second from Memorial Day to Labor Day. So basically,
Every
summer,
second?
right? Every second. Yeah, that's a lot. I mean, not one person.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Which
Hope not.
means we have 212 million hot dogs left to eat over the next 3 days. We are behind on our hot dog quota. You know what? I'll be down for one, maybe.
How many have you had this summer?
I don't think I've had a hot dog.
Yeah, that's your fault then.
I don't think I've had a hot dog all year. What about you, Pop? Have you had any hot
oh, yeah.
dogs?
I do eat those beef hot dogs
Yeah.
every day.
You like those hot dogs? Yeah. What about you, Marie? You like the hot dog?
3 days ago, we went to Sam's Club, and I think we've caught up to their quota because there was a bunch.
Good for you. Thank you for playing your part. Yes. What
Take
about
them
you?
over the gym.
Are you a hot dog connoisseur?
I like them, but only a really good hot dog.
You know what? We
Yeah.
did have a hot dog when the guys brought in from the food
The food
truck.
truck, yeah.
They brought in
The
what
Chicago
was?
dog.
Was it a Chicago dog? Drew came in and scarfed one down.
Yes.
Yeah. So
It was,
I
it
did.
was from Max.
Yes, I had
They're
a.
really good.
Yeah, very
See?
good.
I
All
had.
Vienna.
It was delicious. So I have had one in the past year.
I had a chili dog down at Park Plaza
Uh-huh.
a few weeks ago. So I'm like,
Right.
oh, you don't see hot dogs on the menu very often.
Right.
And chili sounds kind of fun.
Yeah.
It's good.
You
Yeah.
said you had one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that conversation.
Yeah.
Matt, what about you? How's your hot dog intake this past summer?
Lower than average. 'cause
Lower
I'm
than
trying to be
average.
good, but hot dog's like one of my food groups.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Okay.
you know,
Seems to be a
Yeah.
trend.
Yeah. What about you, Drew?
I'm in. I'm doing my share.
You're doing your share.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm
All
trying
right.
to
Well, I
get
guess
the 800,000 up.
I guess I need to step up my game. I know Scott's going down to the Diamondback game today, and I'm sure he'll have a hot dog at the baseball
Oh, yes,
game.
You have to.
You
absolutely.
can't go to a
Oh,
baseball
yes.
game without having a hot dog.
I know.
It's kind of a thing, right?
Diamond dog.
pretty sure it's a
Yes.
law.
Yeah. So here are some other fun random Labor Day statistics. 67% of Americans celebrate Labor Day. I'm thinking the others have to work. Are you working on Monday?
No, I'm actually off this
You're
week.
off on Monday. Are the restaurants open on Monday?
Elgato's open, Torme's closed.
Okay.
So I get it off.
Okay. I went to El Gato for lunch yesterday with the Lady Mafia.
Oh, yeah.
And I had the black bean cakes. They were delicious.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Just by the way, I want to pass that on.
I appreciate that.
63% plan to barbecue sometime over the weekend. That seems low. 63%.
Does seem low.
Yeah, I think we will probably fire up the Barbie this weekend. What about you, Matt? You gonna cook for your mom? I know you're going to Torme
No,
tonight.
well, we're going to Torme, and then I got to take her to Phoenix tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
So
so no
probably
barbecuing
not.
at Maddie's.
I'll-
All right.
If I do, it'll be myself.
Yeah. Drew's gonna fire up the barbecue, right, Drew?
Absolutely.
Okay, what are you gonna cook?
Probably going to do kebabs and ribs.
I love kebabs. What protein?
Chicken and beef.
Nice.
What's the address?
Yeah. What time?
Yeah.
What time
Come
should we
on
be
by.
What
there?
time should we arrive?
It'll be after work.
Yeah, right. He is working on Monday.
No,
Wah, wah, wah.
You're not working on
That's
Monday?
not bad.
What's that?
You're off on Monday?
Are you kidding? It's a holiday. Of course I'm off.
Who's doing the show?
There is no. Well, I don't know if there's a show. There'll be a rerun if there's not a show.
Oh, okay.
Best
Yeah.
of.
Yeah, they're doing a.
Best of.
Is it a best of?
A retrospective.
Oh gosh, that's gonna be a chore. Picking the best of our show. Can you recommend one? I don't know.
They're all good.
Yeah, maybe we'll rerun the turtles. They were cute. The turtles were cute yesterday.
Cute.
Let's see. Roughly 168 million Americans 16 and older are in the labor force. That makes a lot of sense. These two over here at the end of the table are not.
Right.
Every day's a Saturday.
They used to be. They used to be.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for a long, long time. And let's see, 78% of Americans left vacation days unused in 2023. That is crazy. Why aren't people taking their vacation day? They can't afford to, maybe. They can't afford to go on vacation, so they figure they might as well work.
Do a staycation.
78%.
That's insane.
I would
a
never,
lot.
ever leave a vacation day unused. Let's just put that out there.
Let it be known.
You knew that about me, though, right? Matt does.
Oh yeah. Well, and
Yeah.
the one job I ever had with the use it or lose it policy
Right?
was here, and they would use. I'd have to work so much.
Yeah.
When it came to the drop period, I'd have like 2 weeks off,
Yeah.
and it's the start of football, and it's the start of
You couldn't
fall,
take the
and-
time off.
No, I did.
Oh, you did.
They just
Yeah.
do
Didn't
what
like
they
it.
do now. Have reporters with
Right.
cell phones.
Well,
So, but
just
yes.
some interesting statistics for the Labor Day that's coming up on Monday. One time, I worked at a radio station where they made us work on Labor Day. Oh, and boy, did we have fun with that, talking about them.
Oh, really?
The upper-ups and the chief muckety-mucks,
Yeah,
know,
they-
making us work on Labor Day.
They had the day off.
They had the day off,
course.
and we let everybody know, who they are and what they were doing. But
These cookies are really good, by the way.
well, I'd like to have a bite, but I'm busy
talking.
for a living. Let's take a break, shall we? So I can have a cookie before you guys eat
From
all
Grandma's
the good
Bakery.
ones.
They are really good.
All
really
right,
good.
coming
Very
up
good.
more with Ma and Matt Hinshaw, Barry Barb, and my father, Bill LaChapelle, here on Leza Live. If you want to chime in, the line's open. Drew has nothing better to do than to answer the phone. 928-541-1016 is our number. Right now, ladies, listen up. If you're not feeling your best, you're a little sluggish, not feeling great. You might be dealing with the effects of hormonal imbalance, and Prescott Women's Clinic has the solution. They can help you feel better with their bioidentical hormone replacement therapy. It's natural, it's effective, and it's a great way to feel like yourself again. 2 convenient locations, Prescott and Prescott Valley. It's super easy to take care of yourself with Prescott Women's Clinic, but you got to make that first step, and that's by calling them. 928-778-4300. Make the appointment. If you're not sure, go ahead and check them out online, PrescottWomen'sClinic.com. You can learn more there, and you can schedule your appointment online as well. Again, that's Prescott Women's Clinic, and we'll be right back. And we are back. It's Leza Live on the News, 103.5 FM, KYCA. And I have to say, these cookies are amazing.
I know they're really good, aren't they?
She must have just made them this morning.
I think she did.
What time does she get up and start
just
baking?
for me.
She's wonderful.
you know.
Jessica, we love you.
Thank you.
We love you.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
I had the
Yes.
oatmeal raisin. Dad, you had the lemon. Dad is eating the lemon. He's like, don't call me out when I'm chewing.
He's busy.
Marie had the lemon. How was it?
Oh, perfect. Just
Fantastic.
wonderful.
What
Yes.
about you, Barry? What
I've
did you
had
have?
I've had a chocolate, I've had a snickerdoodle, and I've had an oatmeal.
Do you remember your text a couple weeks ago? And you
Well,
said,
left the show.
"Please do not let me eat that much on the show ever again." It's like, what am I supposed to
I wanna go
do?
and take
Grab
a
your
nap.
hands?
So I do want to give a shout out to Jessica. One other
Please.
thing she's doing
Yeah.
is Dancing for the Stars is coming up
Yes.
this weekend, and we do
Next weekend.
the 8th. Yes, next weekend.
Yes.
And so we do little takeaway boxes
Mm-hmm.
that have coffee and things like that, and she makes us scones, 650 scones. She's going to make for our boxes next week. So thank you very much, Jessica, for
Thank
doing
you,
that
Jessica.
also.
She's a team player.
I like her.
Yeah, we got to have her on the show.
This stuff's good. Why
Let's
don't
bring her next
Yes.
Friday.
I will bring her next Friday.
I know. Okay.
Okay, very good.
Matt Flavor, what did you have?
I had chocolate chip and I think the
Snickerdoodle.
cinnamon. Yeah,
Snickerdoodle.
snickerdoodle.
Here we
What
go.
about you, Drew? Aha.
Oh.
Oh, I know, right? Right. Yeah, I'm a cookie girl. We knew that, though,
Now I
didn't
know.
we? Yeah. Did you like yours? I didn't ask you.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Although I got to try an oatmeal raisin because, Ma, what's my favorite cookie?
Oatmeal raisin.
Yes, we've had Ma's cookies before. Matt brought them in and reluctantly shared with us. He says you can have a bite. Remember that day?
I know.
Yeah, he had a whole bag and he said you can have a bite. They are delicious. How would you rate Jessica at Grandma's Bakery's cookies? On a scale of 1 to 5
Oh.
cookies.
Oh, at least a 5.
A 5. Yeah, I know. I give it a 5. Now that you've swallowed
6.
yours, what do you think of the lemon cookie?
Absolutely delicious.
Delicious, huh?
Delicious.
Yeah, you're a lemon guy.
I'm a lemon.
I'm a
guy.
lemon girl.
There
Yep.
you
Anything lemon, bring it on.
go. Nothing falls far from the tree.
I know. Thank God. I love my dad. Awesome. Well, so I guess there's a new fair food out. I want to see what you guys think about this. Whenever Barry's on, we talk about food because it's, a common thing. We all love it. Yeah. They're saying move over deep fried butter. The big hit at the Minnesota State Fair is deep fried ranch.
What?
You
What?
gotta be a fan.
What?
What?
How
Yeah.
do you even do that? Do you make it into a stick? Like,
I'm going to tell you. It's basically ranch seasoning, buttermilk, and cream cheese in a panko shell, giving him some ideas, that's deep fried and dusted with ranch powder.
is that really
I
deep fried
think
ranch?
I think that sounds delicious. What do you think?
I don't know.
Really?
I don't know.
Ranch?
Anything covered with panko and deep fried is delicious. Anything. Your raviolis.
Ribeye ice cream?
Well, not ribeye ice cream. Anything but ribeye ice cream. Yeah, they say it's messy, and they say the lines outside of Lulu's Pub are more than an hour long. The guy who invented it says it took more than a year. So don't try.
don't have
Don't
time.
waste the time.
I don't have that much
Okay?
time.
Took more than a year to perfect, and just 2 days to sell out of his ingredients. And so yeah.
Okay, so wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
So if it took a year
Okay.
to perfect it
Yeah.
and it wasn't popular,
Yeah.
how mad would you be?
You'd be really
I'm
mad.
like, really? It seems like a great idea.
Well, how did you feel last Friday when you took all that time to make ribeye ice cream and the first thing that came out of my mouth was yuck?
Was that ribeye or was it prime rib?
Oh,
Well,
prime
prime
rib,
rib, prime
prime
rib,
rib.
prime rib ice cream.
Primer. Really, it was bone marrow ice cream.
It took me out.
Took you what,
Well,
20 minutes?
if I took a year,
Yeah.
it might have been a little better.
Your feelings
but
would have been hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they've been
Okay.
hurt, yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's
I'm
okay.
sorry.
They were hurt anyways.
They were not. Okay, so tomorrow is International Bacon Day. Everybody's a fan of
Oh,
the
it's the best
bacon,
thing ever?
right? You
Oh,
love
yeah.
bacon.
Wow.
Yeah.
You, Marie, love bacon.
Love it. Love
Barry,
it.
I know you do.
You gotta love bacon.
Yeah, I mean,
You gotta
your
love it.
restaurants. Yeah,
It's awesome.
Drew gives me 2 thumbs up, and Matt's eating. So we'll find out how we know how Matt feels about
The
bacon.
longer you cook it, the better.
The better it is. Well, here's some interesting stats about bacon since tomorrow is International Bacon Day. 71% say everything tastes better with bacon, except yogurt, maybe. But ice cream.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Bacon
I
ice
mean,
cream. I've had bacon ice cream.
Maple ice cream with bacon
Ooh,
crumbles.
That sounds good.
That sounds good.
We could do that.
Sounds good.
That sounds good.
We can do
Okay. 57% said they'd eat bacon every day if they could. I think Drew does. Don't you eat bacon every day, Drew?
Probably 3 times a week.
3 times a week. Yeah, I'm not that often.
I eat a lot of bacon.
You,
actually.
like how often?
It's one of the things I snack on at the restaurant in the morning
Yeah.
when I go in because it's just come out of the oven.
Right.
And it smells good. And, it's still warm but crunchy.
Yes.
And like,
You have some delicious.
so I do that.
Delicious
I do-
tapas
I
with
eat
bacon.
a lot more bacon than I realize now.
Yeah.
Now that you asked me.
Yeah. How often do you eat the bacon?
How often do you eat the bacon?
As much as I can.
As
but
much as you
I don't cook it at home. So
Yeah.
if I get a burger, I almost always get
You
bacon
don't cook
on
bacon
it
at
or-
home? Why not?
Have you ever
just
made it in the
haven't.
oven? Have you ever made bacon in the
We
oven?
make ours in the oven.
I love it in the oven.
We do.
The mess stays in the oven. Yeah, it's the best. Marie, you're a big fan. How often do you have it?
I have it maybe 2 times a week.
2 times a week. Wow.
But my husband's on the protein
Oh, so he has it
type
more often?
diet, so now he's been having a lot more.
Yeah.
But I like to fry it
In a pan. Yeah, you're old
yes,
school.
because then I use it. Sometimes you use a little bit of bacon grease for your veggies, and
Oh.
things
Oh,
like
no.
that, so you can give it a little flavor.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
Didn't you grow up having a little jar of bacon grease on your stove?
Well, no, Scott has it in the fridge, and
Oh,
I
yeah, we-
always want to throw it out because
Yeah,
I
we
don't
always
cook
have
with I don't cook with bacon grease. But I'm not the cook in the family.
Wow. okay.
He's the cook. Scott is. How often do you think you have bacon, Pop?
Maybe a couple times a week.
A couple times a week.
Cooked as much as you can till
Yeah.
it breaks.
Nice and
Yeah.
crispy,
Yeah.
crunchy,
Yeah.
delicious.
Crispy.
43% of male diners say the quickest way to their heart is with bacon. Would you agree, male diners? The
To their
quickest way.
heart?
The
Yes.
quickest. Yours would be ice cream, and I think yours would be ice cream too.
I think you're right there.
Yeah, quickest way to your heart is ice cream.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably ice cream.
Ice cream.
I'm not going to be prejudiced. I'll eat any kind of food. So
Okay.
maybe not a vegetable, but pretty much if you're cooking for me,
Yeah.
sold.
Okay. Okay. What about you? Quickest way to your heart, Drew? Is it bacon?
No, it's food in general.
Just
I
food.
agree
You're-
with
See?
Matt.
You're with
Food-
Maddie.
Food in general,
All
Italian
right.
food.
I think Scott
Gourmet.
Bandos would agree with that too.
Yeah, like
yeah.
Barry, you better watch out, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
One more statistic on bacon, then we're going to move on to the movies. 95% of people say they do have a preference when it comes to bacon preparation, like Pop just said, and Marie as well. 52% want it crispy, 40 say medium, 10 say charred, 8 say lightly cooked. Ew.
That sounds horrible.
That would be chewy bacon.
No good.
I don't think so.
I have a grandson who likes it chewy, and it's so
Chewy.
hard for me to cook it that
I
way.
bet. Yes. It would be hard for me to, too. Okay, 5 say deep fried. Have you ever had it deep fried? That would be crispy.
Yeah, but I don't know if it would be crispy.
Yeah.
Because you're sitting in the oil.
Right.
The oil's going to keep it moist.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. It doesn't sound good. And then 1% say raw. Come on. Nobody eats bacon raw.
That's how you die.
That's not a thing.
No.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. That's fake news. I just shared some fake news.
Bacon tartare.
All right, we have one more commercial break. Well, we have 2 more breaks, but after this break, we're going to talk about the movie Reagan. I'm excited to hear thoughts and ratings.
Well, I'm glad you're excited.
Well,
Oh.
I'm always excited, especially on a Friday. So that is coming up here on Leza Live. All right, hey there, busy bees. I mean, we all know how valuable our time is, right? That's why Pro Solutions Dental Group is here to make your life easier. They have same-day dental technologies. If you need a crown, boom, done. If you need something else, a makeover or repair, they have the solution in one visit. Can you imagine? That just sounds wonderful. Their skilled team utilizes advanced techniques to streamline your dental care. No more waiting around or making multiple trips. Get that smile you deserve today with Pro Solutions Dental Group. Make the call. 928-776-1208. Reach them online at PrescottDentist.com. It's Leza live on the news 103.5 FM KYCA. We've got the gang in this morning. I want this gang in every morning. This is just too fun.
Yeah, no.
Are you down to come in every morning, Dad?
No.
Sure.
I love it. He's just he goes
Anything
with the flow.
anything to get out of that 105 degree.
Right. He lives in the valley. Yeah.
I heard
Yes.
that.
Yeah, I know. And so we're happy you're here to cool off. But we're having a great time. Barry Barb is in. Matt and Ma Hinshaw. Bill LaChapelle, my father. Of course, Drew Imity is running the board. And we're going to talk about the movies now. You guys went to see the showing of Reagan. Did you go to Harkins?
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't want to take you where the booze was, Murray.
Oh,
Yeah.
darn.
Mom, you need to get your microphone.
Yeah, put it right there. You go. Okay, so you
was
saw it
eating
at
too many
Harkins.
cookies.
What showing did you go see?
We went to the late show, which was 6:30.
6:30. The late show.
For an old person.
You
yeah.
crazy kids. Jeez.
And it was packed.
It was
There
a
was
lot
a
of
lot of
people.
people there.
Well, Reagan has a lot of fans. Okay,
Yes.
so Matt, we'll start with you. What were your thoughts on the movie?
It was not good.
Really?
So I know I'm going to get a lot of hate mail,
Okay.
but it was not the story. It's not the person. I expected a whole lot more from such an iconic historical figure. And it was just not a good film.
Really?
They start out, the way they tried to tell the story I thought was interesting. They're trying to tell it from the perspective of a communist fictional spy that kept tabs on Reagan throughout the years. Again, fictional. And it's his perspective looking at Reagan and looking at the U.S., which I liked.
Right.
But they literally start the film out with Reagan's assassination attempt.
Oh.
And I'm like, this is how you're going to start the film out about Reagan. There's a lot more to this man than this. And then the life of him growing up and the things he went through and all that, just incredibly told bad. It was just very slow.
So they did a bad job telling his amazing story.
Yeah, my mom fell asleep 3 times.
Oh my
times.
gosh, there were 3 snores.
Yeah, she
times,
fell asleep 3
yes.
times
And
before
it-
it starts getting good.
And it
It's
started at
Reagan?
6:30.
Goes on
Yeah.
and on. Yeah.
Well,
The-
and it was 2 hours and 15 minutes long. So it's just an average.
Yeah,
length.
I liked the part where they come to his political starting with becoming the president, well, actually the vice president of the Screen Actors Guild, and they became the president. That's where it really starts and really starts rolling and doing well. But it's almost like they do a fast forward. They like say, okay, this happened in 74 and this happened in 78 and this happened in 81.
Just to
And
get
oh, look,
through
now
it.
he's running for, it's like they crammed it all in there at the last minute. I would have rather had all that, touched a little bit on his growing up in childhood and his first marriage and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But it's not the story; it's the way they told
The way
it.
they told the story.
You know, and
well,
I really expected more for Reagan.
you're
I
in
really
line
did.
with the critics because the critics gave it 25%. So
25?
yeah, the audience loved it though. 97%. How can that be?
They like Reagan.
Yeah, well that's true. They're
yeah.
fans.
Yeah.
How many reels are you going to give it out of 5?
I give it 1.
1 reel.
I give it 1.
One?
I do not recommend it at all.
Have we had a one before?
I don't think we have.
Not
shocked.
this year.
Not
for
recently,
sure.
anyways.
I think I have. But
Wow. Okay, now I'm sad because I wanted to see
I want to go
this.
see it.
All
well,
right.
go see it and get your opinion.
No,
I would love to
I'm
know.
not going to
but
waste my time.
That's why you're here.
Yeah.
That was
Dennis Quaid-
wasting our money.
Yeah, how was Dennis
Quaid was
Quaid?
fantastic. All the other supporting cast, awful.
Okay. All right. So big thumbs down from
No.
Matt Hinshaw on the movie Reagan. We're going to take our last commercial break. When we come back, we're going to hear Ma Hinshaw's thoughts. I think they probably are right in line with Matt's, though, since she slept through the movie. That's coming up here on Leza Live. Stay with us. It's a fun Friday morning here on Leza Live on the News 103.5 FM KYCA. Right now we're talking about the movies. Matt Henshaw just gave the movie Reagan 1 out of 5 reels. Wah, wah, wah. That's pretty bad.
It was rough. Yeah,
sounds like it.
I'm
okay.
trying to be nice.
So
but
Ma Henshaw saw the movie with her son Matt last night. How was Matt? Was he well behaved?
Yes, he was very well
Okay,
behaved.
good.
At least between my snores, he was very good.
Wonderful. Well, what were your thoughts on the film?
I liked it more than Matt did,
Okay.
but I was kind of surprised. It did tell about his faith and how he built some of his values on how his mother raised him and his experiences, but it just took so long in between. And I have to say something, and I feel really bad, but I think, is it Penelope Mills? Anyway, the lady that played Nancy did not have it. She did not
too
hit it. I'm
bad.
sorry. Nancy was very strong.
Yeah.
Tiny lady. This gal was quite a bit taller than Quaid,
Yeah.
she acted like a little young child sort, and Nancy was not.
No, we all remember
she
Nancy.
was strong, and I mean, she was behind, and she'd tell him do this. They had one scene where she did that, but the rest was not there.
I'm surprised they missed that
No,
because
yeah.
you would think there would be a lot of actresses today that could portray Nancy
Oh,
Reagan.
yes. I mean,
better.
I'm kind of surprised. He was marvelous.
Was he?
He nailed the voice and everything. He was very good at that.
Dennis
He
Quaid,
could-
you're
the-
talking about.
Yes.
Mhm.
The speech where he was in Germany at the wall was fantastic. Very, very good. I recommend it for that. But like I say, it was slow.
Mhm.
It was more like a documentary in places. But I think it's worth a watch, if you don't mind that. And for kids, folks who don't know Reagan, a lot of them go, "Ew, Reagan." Well, go and find out really who he was, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
And from that standpoint, it was very good.
Okay.
And you want my rating?
I want your rating. How
I'm
many
gonna
out
give
of
it
5?
A 3.
A 3 out of 5. 3 cookies out of 5. Okay, now we have to see it because
I know.
then we're going to see who is the better
I know.
critic.
There you go.
well, it's because I
wait a
didn't
minute.
sleep through it.
Oh, that is
My
true.
son
Yeah.
is really perfect as a critic.
Yes.
But I have different outlooks since I'm an
Yes.
old person.
Well, you have a different perspective because you mentioned the part that his mother played in his life, and that
Yes.
would be specifically interesting to you because you are a mother of,
Yeah.
not Reagan, but Matt Henshaw.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So that makes
Don't worry.
sense.
How
I'll
old
be
is Matt?
president one day.
What?
How old is Matt?
I wish you
He's-
would.
42.
I'm
42.
42. Yeah.
So you were like elementary school when Reagan was in, right?
No. Yeah. Elementary school.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he.
Yeah.
So that might
That
play
explains it.
something into it too. You're right because
That explains it.
we knew more of Reagan.
Well, but I'm a big student of history, and I
Yeah.
get that from
Yes.
her.
Sure.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I know a lot of
Oh.
it, and the like I said, the second half of the film,
Yeah.
the historical,
Fine.
more political, more time in the office is
Yeah.
the best part of the film.
Right.
That
Okay.
was fine.
So what do you
That was
think?
on
Are you gonna
par.
I'm gonna go
see
see
it?
it. I'm gonna see it now.
Yeah, I'm not going to go see it. I'm going to wait till it's on streaming and watch
Good
it for
call.
free.
It doesn't sound like it'll be that long, actually.
I think you're right. I think you're right about
I
that.
don't know. We'll see how the box office does. You know, The Crow from last week.
Yeah.
They're already saying they're going to put it on streaming because it flopped
Ah.
so
Oh,
hard.
it
Yeah,
was
well,
so
you-
horribly
You didn't like
bad.
You didn't
No,
like
it wasn't very good.
Yeah.
No.
Okay,
Oh,
well,
yucky.
as far as the critics are concerned, they didn't like this one either, so
There
we
you go.
probably will, unless they're
No.
making money, like you said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our
definitely.
showing had a lot of people last night.
Right.
So
Oh, they laughed.
Very good.
And they
Very good.
clapped at the end.
Good.
I was like,
Fans,
wow.
Reagan fans,
Reagan
definitely. So,
Absolutely.
what's going on at the restaurants over the Labor Day weekend?
You know
Anything you
what,
want to share?
Tomei's closed on Monday. Gato's open on Monday. We get Goodwin Street Gang there on Sunday afternoon from 5:30 to 8:30. And then we're getting ready. The rest of the week is getting ready for Dancing for the Stars.
Right.
So we're feeding our staff. Our catering crew is doing 15,000 individual appetizers
Wow.
for Saturday night.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
15,000.
If you guys don't have your tickets yet for Dancing for the
There's still
Stars,
some available.
yeah, it's next Friday, a week from today, and next Saturday. And I'm emceeing both performances, and it's a great time. If you've never gone, dancingforthestars.net. Get your tickets. Come on out. It's going to be a ton of fun. If you just want to see the show, Friday's the night.
Right.
It's very affordable.
Right.
And there's, nothing before and after. Now, if you want to go to the gala,
Exactly.
the VIP reception where everybody, they call it Prescott Prom. Everybody gets dressed up. Dad's been several times to Dancing for the Stars. We get dressed up in our finest and go on out and have a great time.
And then there's the after party this
year.
year.
And then there's
also.
the after
this
party.
year.
And
It's insane.
you're going to be catering the whole
The whole
shindig.
thing. The whole thing.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Get some rest this
I will.
weekend.
I
ya?
will. Yeah. No problem there.
15,000.
Awesome.
15,000
Wow.
I'm
individual people.
exhausted thinking about
I
that.
know, right?
It's a lot.
Well, I want to thank Marie for coming in. Thank you, Ma Hinshaw. Great having you in studio.
Thank you for having
You're
me. I
welcome.
appreciate
And
it.
I want to thank my dad for coming in. So fun having you. Get closer to that microphone so we can hear you.
It's a pleasure.
And again, congratulations on being inducted into the Prescott
Great
High
honor.
Yeah, that's
School
awesome.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Football Hall of Fame tonight with the team from 1996, correct?
Right.
1996. So we're looking forward to seeing all the players and the coaches tonight.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun.
Love you, Dad. All right. Love you all for listening. Thank you. Have a great 3-day weekend. We'll be back on Tuesday.